How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and as you saw in the opener there, we are actually getting crossplay on the 4th of March, which is pretty intense. It's a lot earlier than I expected them to drop this. I'm very happy because honestly, especially for EU, we need it. Now, I'm going to give you the TLDR of these patch notes section by section, and I'm going to go through the trailer as well and just talk about that for a minute at the end, because I think it might be revealing something interesting, but I'm probably completely wrong. It's conspiracy theory. We'll talk about it at the end. Now, in terms of the cross-play structure, so we're going to start at the top here. They let us know that there are going to be some servers still that only PS4 people can be on, and some servers that only Xbox people can be on. And then there's going to be other servers that are merged that you'll find both players. Now, what I would imagine is Arsha would be one of the crossplay servers for sure. Like, I can't imagine Arsha not being a crossplay server. And then from there, I think all the Node War servers would be crossplay. So that would be Balnos 1, Calphion 1, and I think it's Serendia 1. Those are the 3 Node War servers. So I'd imagine those 3 plus Arsha would be crossplay, and all other servers will be specific to the platform. If for EU, that for us, that would mean Medaya 1, Balnos 2, and Valencia 1 would be for our platforms. And then obviously NA, you have more servers, so all the other servers that I haven't listed would probably, I would imagine, be platform specific. They're also, with this update, bringing out Asia servers, so people that live on that side of the world, they can now play with less ping, but that's good for them. It's not really going to affect the majority of the people in the West, or pretty much anyone in the West, unless you really want to go to the Asia servers. Now, Node War and Conquest Wars. So this one here, they're letting us know that all the regions will be liberated, which means all the nodes and sieges will be stripped away from the current owners for both platforms, and that will happen on the 4th of March at the update, and there will be no node wars or no conquests up until the 7th of March. And then on the 7th of March, it will all be opened up for us, for both platforms, to fight over who is going to be new castle owners and node war victors. So that's definitely going to be interesting. A lot of life should be injected in these areas. So I'm very happy about this. That's good news to me. It does mean there's going to be less money available for the first week or two. I mean, for me, I'm not too bothered because obviously I've got everything that I want, but that's not great for everyone else. Honestly, I would have liked them just to maybe inject a cash sum, just maybe increase all the pay by an equal amount across the board for payouts. Just put some money in the tax purse, but that's the choice they've made. It's not too much of a big deal, to be honest. Guilds. So we will be able to change guilds. So PlayStation members can join Xbox guilds, and Xbox members can join PlayStation guilds after the update. I wasn't aware that PlayStation 4 didn't have the apprentice system in, so that will be implemented or re-implemented after the 4th of March. Meaning for you PlayStation guys, anyone that goes into so if you were to enter a new guild, there'll be a 2-week period where you'll be an apprentice and you cannot be promoted, which will mean during that 2-week period you will not be able to get any payouts. So the weekly payouts, if the guild does give them, you will not get a portion of that, unfortunately. There's plenty of reasons. I'm not going to go why that is a system, but it is a system for a good reason. So that's coming. It's a bit unfortunate, but it's just 2 weeks. It'll fly by. Now, this one I'm a bit worried about. I'm going to read this completely. Family, character, and guild name changes. So crossplay requires us to merge specific parts of the game database, which includes things like family, character, and guild names. Since it is impossible to have identical names in Black Desert, we will add a suffix to the names that are identical between the 2 platforms. We will be supplying those affected with the name change coupons in order to change their names if they wish. Those who are affected by the changes, we are incredibly sorry for the inconvenience. I'm hoping that just means if we have the same name, that this suffix, like a P or an X or some kind of symbol, would come before the name and we are not forced to change our names. I don't mind if I have something that says, like, I'm Gandalf from Xbox, because Lord Gandalf is the name that a lot of people on the consoles know me by, and that's not something I'd like to give up. But it does say that it's a choice whether we change the name. Where was it? Coupons. To change their names if we wish. So it's the choice for us to change our names. So I will not be changing my name. I like my name just the way it is, and that's that. Due to this, they're also not going to be letting anyone get renamed coupons as of now until the update, so people don't troll. So, you know, someone can't be like, oh, well, I want that PlayStation guy's name, so let me go get a rename coupon and cause some problems for him and vice versa. The central markets will be merged. This is great. This is very, very much needed. So all the items in the central markets will be merged together into one unified central market for EU and one unified central market for NA. Those two will still be separate from as far as I'm aware. And the prices that are going to be set are going to go to the higher price. So let's say, for example, tongue rad earrings on PlayStation are 100 mil and on Xbox they're 70 mil. Well, the price point will go to the 100 mil, not the 70. So it will take the higher price point there. And any pre-orders you have will be cancelled. Any items you've sold, when you claim the money would go to all the money for your pre-orders and items sold will go into your mailbox and then come into your account. I'd recommend, just in case something weird happens, cancel everything the night before. So the 3rd of March, take off all your pre-orders, take off all the items you have on the central market, just in case they muck it up. You don't want to lose anything or then be having to wait a few weeks, sending a ticket and then wait for them to fix it. So I would take the precaution of taking everything off your central market just beforehand. Now, here it says content. We are going to have the same content. So let me just read this part as well. As we head towards crossplay, we'll be making sure that all game content will be accessed by all players, both PlayStation and Xbox. Now, I've heard from a lot of people that even after this update, PS4 is not going to have camera. But I don't know if they read this patch here, because this specifically says we're going to have the same content. Which means PlayStation should also, if this is true, and this isn't some kind of typo that weren't meant to put in here, that means on the 4th of March, PlayStation should also receive camera and Archer at the same time. And for game accounts, even though we are going to have crossplay, you're not going to be able to go buy an Xbox and transfer your games across the Xbox, or vice versa, buy a PlayStation and transfer your character across the PlayStation. It's not going to work like that, unfortunately. And the patch size, apparently it's going to be a larger 3 to 4 gigabyte patch size. I mean, that's not a big deal. If you've got slow internet, it's going to be annoying, but for most people, 3 to 4 gigs isn't going to be a big deal. And they are truly looking forward to introducing crossplay, which I am looking forward to it as well. But let's talk about this trailer. In this trailer, you can see, sorry, let me turn this down. In this trailer, you can see that's I'm pretty sure that's Garmoth. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to me, this looks like Garmoth. So does that mean we're getting Dragon in this update as well? I mean, I'd think that'd be awesome if we do. I will be definitely happy with it, but I'll also be very concerned for the PlayStation platform, because if they release Kama and Dragon at the same time and something goes wrong for them, it's going to be much harder for their engineers and programmers to figure out whether these issues are coming from Kama or Dragon. Like, for Xbox, it isn't much of an issue. If we have some problems, it'd be like, okay, well, let's look at what we did with the Dragon patch and we can try and find the code there. Whereas for PlayStation, if something goes wrong, they'd have to have a wider net. But maybe, let's touch wood, maybe everything will be smooth. I doubt it, but who knows? Maybe they've got it sorted out now and we get a smooth patch with no bugs. We will see. But anyway, this is great news. I'm very, very happy about this crossplay, and I am excited for the 4th of March. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.